Here's KATC Chief Meteorologist Rob Perillo.
Welcome back. Well, it looks like a mild pattern as we finish out the week. A little bit cooler as we get into the weekend, front end of the weekend, but milder again Sunday. Kind of a waffling front's going to allow for waffling temperatures, and what's absent in that 10-day forecast? No readings in the 30s. Are we done with winter? Too early to tell, but we have some interesting weather to talk about nonetheless. First off, as we take a look at the high-resolution visible satellite imagery across southern Louisiana today, number one, you can always see this brown area. It varies from time to time, but that's the muddy effluent coming down the Chaffalay River. Also, we get some of that coming in from the Mississippi River as well. But here we have this fog bank that's been offshore southwest Louisiana. It's been banking into coastal portions of Vermilion Parish with thicker fog as we get into Cameron Parish, and we've had dense fog advisories pretty much all day long for southwest Louisiana. They continue overnight tonight, and we may see some of that fog working its way northward overnight tonight with mostly southerly and eventually a southwesterly wind. Now on the radar satellite composite, most of the shower activity we're seeing as well north of the region from the DFW area up through the Highway 190 I-20 corridor on northward. The rest of us just plain old clouds. And again, here's that dense fog advisory through midnight tonight up until 6 a.m. Thursday. We'll see if this gets expanded later on tonight. That could be the main issue going into tomorrow morning. And we do know it's going to be mild overnight tonight with some of that fog and clouds coming in. Temperatures bottom out in the upper 50s but rise into the lower 60s by tomorrow morning. This front pretty much is a warm front, becomes nearly stationary going into tomorrow afternoon. Few spotty showers tomorrow afternoon, but not a whole lot in the way of wet weather. I'm going with rain chance at about 30%. It's going to be higher off to the west. Then going into tomorrow night, that frontal boundary begins to sag to the south. We get more upper level energy coming out of the subtropical jet stream. So showers, maybe some embedded thunder developing tomorrow night, especially across central Louisiana, northern portions of Acadiana. Then we get into Friday. And it looks like best rain chances will be for all of our area going into Friday afternoon, maybe tailing off as we get deeper into Friday night. So the wet day looks to be Friday, and then behind that front, cooler air coming in. But it looks like we're going to see plenty of lingering clouds behind the front. We might get lucky, see a little sunshine later into Saturday, but cooler with a morning start in the 50s Saturday and only topping out in the lower 60s Saturday afternoon. Here's the rainfall tally by the graph model through the next 72 hours or so, and you can see central portions of Louisiana being the wettest. As you get into northern portions of Acadiana, 1 inch to 2 inches of rain. Most of us will see 1 inch or less, but potentially a good soaking, especially as we get into central Louisiana. Not expecting any flood threats for now, but we'll watch the pattern as it moves along. Now for tonight, the near-term issue is going to be the fog, and again, with a breeze out of the southwest or south, it's going to be breezy enough to keep maybe some of the air mixed up, and it depends on the cloud cover, but notice we do have fog poking into the I-10 corridor with visibilities down quite low in spots by daybreak. And then you can see as we get closer to tomorrow morning, the winds pick up a little bit more so the visibility improves. So we could have some foggy periods overnight tonight through early tomorrow morning, and then that fog burns off quickly. Could see the fog coming back again tomorrow night. So mild evening ahead, fog developing after midnight, 57 your low. Tomorrow we'll get up into the lower 70s again with mostly cloudy skies. It's going to be a breezy day with west to southwest winds at about 10 to 18. Few showers tomorrow, better rain chances tomorrow night going into Friday, and then the weekend, lots of clouds, cool initially Saturday, but this is near normal, milder than normal. And notice as we go through this 10-day forecast, lots of 60s and 70s for highs, and what do we not see? Any 30s, and typically dead of winter around here goes through early next week, and then we start looking at those daytime highs and overnight lows starting to creep upward. Doesn't mean we're not going to see cold air again, but it's getting close.
Yeah, you never know.
See this smile?
Yeah.
No 30s?
No complaints
I like
here,
it.
Rob. Thanks, Rob.